Oh, good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here in Richlands, Ohio, here at the Ohio farm. I'm going to shoot my morning ritual basket, and hopefully we're going to have a good episode today. I was cutting grass fairly late. No, I wasn't cutting grass late last night. We were working in the grass field yesterday at the beginning of the month when we left you, and there's still some grass over there we're going to pick up with the forage harvester. Not the forage harvester, the loading wagon. Oh my goodness, I got lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries all here, as well as a pallet of honey. Yeah, it's going to be a busy morning. I don't know what opens the back. Is it that one? Can I see to the back? Yeah. I've got the pickup parked inside. Because we got room. Might as well. Nice new truck. I don't know if we can fit all these pallets in there. Let's see what we can do here. Anyway, we got all the bales made. The bales are loaded onto the trailer. They're still over at the field. We'll go over there with the loading wagon. We'll fill that up. Then we'll go back and we'll get the truck. Get the bales out to the old General Mill compound, and then get them wrapped. Get these pallets here quick. We'll run them over to the west place. We'll take a look at things over there. I allowed the cow pasture to get away from me. Put another bale in there, so it should be okay. Weather should be good, I think, for the rest of the month. But then when it gets to be July, we're expecting some rain. It is going to get hot. It was hot yesterday, too. No chance. Very unlikely we're going to see any precipitation, so. Actually, that doesn't really matter to us, does it? Should bring a pickup over here. I'm thinking about it. Probably wasn't a real good idea to stack that high, but it should be all right. We don't have to go very far. I would put the strawberries in the bakery, but I don't think I think we'll just put it all into the little vegetable stand out front of the farm shop. No quick corners, and everything will be just fine. I need more flour and sugar over here. Oh, which reminds me, because it's June, we also have soybeans and corn out at the old General Mill in storage. We can sell the soybeans. The corn I might end up making corn flour with, just because I think we're running low on flour. Come on, tomatoes. They're slow. There we go. Alright. Pull around for the honey. Didn't seem like much though, did it? 1926, and that was just for the vegetables, and there was 3 pallets. Get a little sneeze coming on. Alright, strawberries, eggs, butter, cake, bread, and probably maple syrup. So strawberries I think we'll put over here. Butter, I don't know, farm shop maybe? Let's just move this stuff around and get it done. Our little Massey Ferguson is still our workhorse tractor over here at the West Place. Getting the morning routine, the daily chores done. Let's get this over into the farm shop. Head over to the grass field. Get started working on that. Need flour for the bakery and sugar for the dairy as well. Lots of loose ends to tie up here in mid-June. Not a lot of farming work, lots of busy work. What am I doing? Alright, get the maple syrup out first. And the strawberries. They're a little slower. Wow, they're not worth much, are they? Alright, here's the rest of the stuff into the farm shop. Hop out, we'll take a look, make sure everything is selected. Just put in eggs, just put in honey. Got cake. I think that's it. Keep sneezing. I don't know where I picked up this cold. Sleeping in a motel, I think, the other night. Air conditioning maybe got to me. Let's check on the livestock while we're here. The dairy cows. Make sure everything's going fine. I allowed the feed to run out in the pasture, so I gotta keep a closer eye on this stuff over here. Alright. Selfmade CowShed looks good. Free range cow pasture. They're also fine on food and water. Yeah, I gotta get the health back up on these. That was irresponsible of me. Let's see. What do I need to do? Loading wagon, I think. Let's go get that grass. I think I'll just go get the JCB Fast Track. So I'll run over to our new building where we keep that and grab it. I gotta be careful with this little Mahindra. It is not a safe vehicle. It's going way too fast. I think it's down here on this end, so let's go park down here. Yep, right there. Get that open. I think I'm gonna take the highway, yeah, the hard surface roads over to the field, just because it'll be quicker. I don't know if we'll fill it up more than once or not. I think it's been maintained. If not, we could stop by the home place and do a little work on it if it needs it. Looks like we're good on the silage additive. There we go. Let's go straight out this drive. Off we go. Alright, well there's just a little bit left here. I was kind of hoping we'd just fill up the loading wagon and be done with it, but I can't leave any sitting here. I just can't do it. But yeah, one extra trip for just this little strip right here. I think we probably could use a larger loading wagon. It would mean fewer trips, and thank goodness for the JCB Fast Track that we're able to do this fairly quickly at least. Yeah, all that for not even a bale's worth. Bales are better because the volume, you know, packs them down and you can do something with them. So let's park here. I got watermelons I gotta move again too. 3 of them. Since we're here, we'll go check on used machinery. Here's all the bales on the semi-truck. We'll take those over. The stave silo is already chugging away, making the silage, so it's probably okay we don't get that last little bit in there till a little later. Should keep it busy for now. Oh, nothing flies like a deer. No! Did you involuntarily close your eyes too when that car was about to hit that deer? Oh, that's funny. I literally closed my eyes. All right, what we got for used? All right, so we saw all that stuff. Oh, a helianthus header. We do have sunflowers. What could you carry that with? How big is it? It's 12 meters. We got to get it just because we can. I don't know what we'd put it on. It doesn't have a combinations thing either to tell you what header trailer you can put it on. So something like the Nardi N74. Oh, wait. Yeah, either one of those. That's a thought. I don't think I have the header tool over here anymore. I think it's over at the farm to pick it up with the telehandler. Which it does me no good at the farm because I don't even have a telehandler at the farm anymore. Alright, we're going to take the truck out to the mill. This is a good semi-truck. It's got good power. It doesn't struggle with the weight of the trailer at all. So you know I don't like to sell things, but I was thinking about the Superior end dump that we bought. Since we did finally get one used that was larger, do we need that smaller one anymore? It's just kind of taking up space, and it's probably worth about $100,000. Something to think about. Kind of a mess on here, aren't they? Sheriff's at. I don't need to get going that fast anyway. Yeah, this thing gets up to 55, no problem. Stay on the road. But yeah, that'll get you across the map pretty quick. What would be cool would be like a cross between American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator. So you could do more of the transport missions and go farther. That'd be pretty cool. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So I already moved the extractor down and it's ready to go, I think. ready to make the sausage. So if we pull in here, I think I've got enough room to get around. We'll pull them off of here. We'll bring them around and start putting them in the extractor. So let's see. I think I still have pallet forks on the front of the telehandler. Yeah. So we'll need to switch that back to our bale fork. We could use some fuel in this too. Drop those off. Pick this up. Had to mute the microphone. I thought I was going to sneeze, ended up not. Here's the problem. I think if I take some of these straps off, I still might not be able to get the bale. Not sure what'll happen. Oh, that's good. We got it. Bring it around. I think I gotta turn this on. I don't know if you were here before when we used this last time. So you set it down on here. It's got like the little trigger that kind of engages it. So let's hop in and fire it up. And I think that should be all we need to do. Yeah, there we go. We'll wrap it, and we just keep loading bales on there. And as it continues to wrap bales, it'll sort of drive itself back and leave a big old sausage oven right there. So let's see if we can get the top row off of here. Alright, let me unstrap this one. We are finishing up. Man, this is taking a lot of the morning. You get kind of into a groove, you know. I did come around the wrong way one time, or backwards from how I'm doing it. It just kind of, I just didn't feel right. So we just kind of got a one-way trip thing working. If we had two telehandlers working, we'd probably be able to do this a little quicker. Of course, I don't know if it wraps fast enough that it would really accommodate. We'd probably be waiting for the guy in front of us to clear the landing, so to speak. One last bale, and then I'm probably going to have to pull up the help menu to help remind myself how to finish it. I imagine it's kind of like an unload here or something, most likely, but don't know for sure. Alright, that's all of them. So we're making silage every way you can, every which way you can. We got the stave silo fermenting, we're using a bunker, and we are wrapping bales. And I think this is the only way that you can wrap 180 centimeter bales, unless maybe the Go Wild. I didn't use a lot of that stuff. It's kind of weird. I spend money on the pack and then I end up not using it. I guess, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. Let's get that beacon off. I'm sure that's probably bothering you the whole time. Alright, so we'll let it wrap that one. And we'll hop inside. And then we'll pull up the help menu. Looks like it's L3. Yeah, it is kind of unusual. So yeah, it kind of pushes them off there. Yeah, good thing we parked back far enough. Little pusher arm comes back. I think we can probably stop the engine and get out. I don't know why you get out on that side when the controls are on the other. Okay. All done with that. I think my digestate dryer is full of fertilizer, so we could get the JCB over there with the trailer and try and sell that. I think the price was pretty good. So we got soybeans to sell, flour to make. Should we just turn the corn into making flour? Let's see. I've got this trailer here. I could use it. I hate to move flour if I don't have to. Alright, so where can I put this trailer? We'll put some sugar on it and I don't want to be in the way. Oh, I know. Maybe if I pull over this side. Over here. Alright, so I decided I was going to make corn flour because I need flour. So in here, let's go ahead and fire that production up. let that run for a while. I'll grab a couple of pallets of sugar and throw them on there. That'll be for the farm dairy. Hopefully OSHA doesn't show up. I don't have my gear on. Look at that. Flour already showing up. Alright. Probably would have been easier with the stake bed truck to load it, but well, we'll get a couple on here, right? Just to get it done, and then the rest maybe we can do with the stake bed later. Did the bakery need sugar? Probably. Yeah, probably have to take some just because. Take 3, put 1 in the bakery and 2 in the dairy maybe. It's just such a pain putting this stuff in the warehouse to take it out and then just have to put more in. Which is why I don't want to take the flour out necessarily. I don't need to make a ton of flour, I guess. I could just make a few. And maybe we can sell the rest of the corn. Yeah. Cool. We're gonna have to get another sugar beet contract so we can make more sugar. Strap. Put these 2 flowers on. What I can do is I can let the production run while I go grab the grain trailer. And then probably turn it off when I get back. Ooh. It'll probably have made plenty by then. It does produce quick. Let me get this one on here. Hopefully I can get it on and get out of here before another one appears, right? Alright, I'm going to grab the pickup. I'm going to swing by the feeding place, put a bale in there. Then run back to the home place, grab a grain trailer. Get back here, we'll sell soybeans and turn the production off. Grab corn probably to sell too, whatever's left. Maybe. We'll look at prices. Alright, we're back here at the old General Mill. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off now. We got 3 more here, so that's what? 6 total. That should be alright. For now, I think. Okay, so we're going to pull around here. Go back to this. Get the covers off. And then, let's see. Let's check the prices menu. So soybeans, seasonal high is 2140. We got 2208 at Butler's or 2200 at Ohio Agri Co-op. Is it worth the extra 8? I don't know. Yeah, sure, why not? And then how much corn do we? Corn is, it's also good and high right now. So soybeans, how much do we have? enough that we're going to take the whole truck to haul it. And I think we're going to go to Butler's with it. I'll come back and I'll get the corn. And where were we going with the corn? Also Butler's. So should we go the back way? I think I'll take the hard surface road and we'll just make a time lapse out of it. It's amazing how much of farming is not actually field work. There's just a lot of other things that need to get done. You know, there's just the daily routine stuff, the moving things around, the cleaning equipment, the repairing equipment, the transportation of goods. Let's see, let's get the truck back in here. I think I can do this way. This is kind of nice that we have these doors and we can kind of swing this through here, because I don't know how to back up tandem trailers like this. So we'll pull in, we'll get next to the other truck, and I think we'll be good. Yeah, we'll park it right here. And we'll go across the road and get some lunch. How's that look? Yeah, everything's kind of nice. Perfect. Let's see, where's the Mahindra at? Oh, it's way over there. I'll just take the pickup, and then after lunch we can just take it right out of the driveway and go do what we need to do next. Let's see, we got the flour and the sugar that we got to bring over to the west place. The forage wagon is still over by the store. I need to sell some fertilizer. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to get done. I don't have a whole lot of time to do it. Still in the episode here, so let's go ahead and grab some lunch. We'll kind of figure out how much time we got left, and we'll finish this thing up. All right, it's 1:30 now, finishing up lunch. We've probably got less than 7 minutes left to finish up this episode, which isn't a whole lot of time. We're gonna hop in the pickup here. I might could do some jump cuts to maybe ensure we can get a little bit more into the episode, but yeah. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go straight back to Hog's equipment and the grass field across the way. I'm gonna grab the JCB fast track with the loading wagon on it. We're gonna run that back to the west place, get that grass into the stave silo, get it processing, drop the loading wagon off. We'll go back to the main farm, we'll pick up the trailer, and we'll go back out to the old General Mill, and we will fill that trailer up with fertilizer, go sell that. Then we'll go back to the old General Mill, we'll grab the truck with the step deck trailer after we load the 3 more pallets of flour on it, run that to the west place, put the sugar in the dairy and the bakery, put the flour in the bakery. And I am thinking about maybe getting that Helianthus header, because we're at $1.1 million. I mean, when you have that much money, you might as well use it. Helianthus header's 9 meters. No, is it 9 meters? No, it's 12 meters. 40 foot. What is that? I don't know. Anyway, it's big. So we can use that with the new combine, get that sunflower field. We'll just buy a header trailer for it too, and it'll be fine. Park in here. We will have to get the baler and the 1586 back to the farm at some point. All right, JCB. This is quick. We've seen this trip several times, so this is a good spot for a jump cut, right? Alright, we're arriving at the west place. Ooh, came in there a little hot. Get this little bit of grass in here. And then we'll get the loading wagon put away. We gotta keep our eyes open for a bigger one. Should just buy a bigger one new. It doesn't really matter. We got tons of money. Alright, we're gonna get this tractor, or this trailer, which is gonna be really hard to put back. Because we can't drive into the field and get a nice approach since it's a dolly trailer. But we'll figure it out. Has to be done. Alright, so let's get out to the old General Mill. Alright, we're at the mill. Man, it's crowded here too. I was thinking on the drive over that even with jump cuts, it's going to be hard to try and fit everything in that we talked about needing to get done. We'll do as much as we can. Guess it all depends on how long is it going to take me to back this trailer under there. It all comes down to that. Oh, come on. I'm telling you, that back in this trailer under this thing is one of the most stressful things I do. Alright, we'll fill this up. We'll go sell it. I don't know. At least give us space to produce some more. Alright, let's get it over to the sell everything container. Alright, I'm arriving over here at the sell everything container. Let's get the trailer onto the dump pit. There we go. Cover off. Start off loading it. I'm gonna say, hey, thanks for hanging out with me here in Richlands, Ohio at the Ohio farm. You know how I'm gonna spend the rest of the day. We talked about it. I think it's gonna be tough for me to edit anything together, so they're nearly $50,000. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.